Hey guys, I'm Farhan from the Max Energy, the complete database of renewable energy. Today I'm going to talk about the electric vehicles, especially dealing with three main things: autonomous vehicles, car sharing and pooling. So, what are the role of electric vehicles to help sustainability in an environment? Are you thinking about it? Yes, please think. It's very important for a system and surroundings. Electric vehicles are considered to be very energy efficient, zero carbon emissions, and a healthy alternative to fossil fuel based cars. Electric vehicles are not a new concept which is being developed. It was already there from 1827 and it was established in countries like Amsterdam, England, and USA. At that time, there was an issue of only storage. Storage was a kind of issue. They didn't have the right technology at that point of time. But eventually, now we have it at high potential. It was highlighted that around 28% in USA was electric. And the President Woodrow also endorsed it with his Secret Service. But what led to the decline? This is mainly due to the increase of the petroleum revolution. As you all know, there was cores found all over the world where large amount of petroleum was made available very easily, so the production cost was reduced, and companies like Henry Ford and so companies started doing mass productions of gasoline vehicle, which led to the backdown of the electric vehicles. The boom in the recent ages started from 1995 and picked up in the last decade, especially due to the private companies like Tesla, Nissan, Tencent and Toyota and so on. These companies have made a remarkable model, making it very comparable to the conventional cars which are moving around. These cars have made things possible that it could look like in conventional cars, because initially the models which were coming up to the market were like subtle and were looking very vintage, and they were not looking like, a Porsche kind of a new look. But the new designs by Tesla, Nissan and many Chinese companies are bringing car up to high edges. It rapidly increased in popularity and it's showing great interest among the masses, which will help us to move towards sustainability. But I think, are they affordable? Not initially. Initially, cars, when they come to the market, they are not affordable, and some cars like some high-end cars from Teslas and all, they're around $30,000, $40,000. It's a quite high amount. I agree, it's a quite high amount, but initially the technology is at a high price. But this in the future could be reduced because of the advancements in policies and incentives, which is making it sustainable in the coming future. So I would just like to give a brief graph from the International Energy Agency from the Global EV Outlook present in 2017. This graph shows the electric car sales, market share and battery electric vehicles and the plug-in hybrid electric vehicle shares in some selected countries. These countries which are being portrayed here are some of the major countries which are backing this electric vehicle and which are high in market share. So number one is China. It's kind of obvious if you know the recent scenarios regarding it. I'll discuss it in the next video. United States coming following it, and Norway, United Kingdom, France, Japan, Germany, Netherlands and Sweden. These are some of the countries which are more or less western bit of Asia and and from America. These countries are there, and they have showed a leap of increase from 2010 to 2016, and it's keep on increasing. These countries are showing keep on like high rise. They have showed different kind of changes in the policies, exemptions for people who are buying the vehicle, and 100 vehicles in Norway are electric vehicles. So they're also moving at a very high steady rate. China is one of the big players. He has many companies. He is buying many shares in many outdoors companies, as well as United States. So this graph here shows just a brief perspective of who is leading the market and who is coming to the market. And there are many countries which are left out here, but still these are some of the major countries. Now we have talked about the electric vehicles in an overall picture, but is electric vehicle only focusing for personal consumer vehicle or like ride sharing or carpooling? The boom for electric cars is not only a dream; it's a revolution which is being brought about in a huge scenarios. We have many ride-hailing taxis like Uber, Lyft, Ola, so and on. companies are investing in autonomous driving. Autonomous driving is self-driven vehicles. They call it self-driven vehicles, but it is not really autonomous. Autonomous is when it thinks by itself. But now autonomous driving is all being functioned and manipulated by satellites and by remote people who are controlling the softwares and making it to drive in the steady path. But in the futures we will have real autonomous drivings which will be made available to the public accessibly. But why should we move to autonomous driving? Did you hear the news in Arizona? The recent crash last Sunday. A woman died and the Tesla models crashed in autopilot mode and so on. These are living hustle bustles going on, and all states of America has withdrawn the autonomous driving technology, and they've set back so that they give a break to it and they implement it in the future after proving the technology to be safe. But still, I agree it's a loss, but still this is the future. The technology is the one which is going to be dominating in the future. So I would like to introduce Dr. Dan Sperlings. In his books, The Three Revolutions, it's a very important read. I would address the people who are seeing this video to read the book. The book is named The Three Revolutions. He has discussed the matter what I'm talking about in a huge detail. Thank you for watching the video. Stay tuned to get further updates on renewable energy and its applied technologies. Thank you for watching my videos. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Have a nice day.